Let's have a look at this ARM Holdings, basically another big semiconductor name. It's a very new IPO, very recently has gone to public, been public for maybe a year, okay? So it's anything less than a year new, maybe even 2 years, pretty much. So here's what I'm watching for this name. So today's stock is 3.5%, 124. Market capitalization of this stock is $130 billion. What do they exactly do? In very short, this company is involved in the licensing, marketing, research, and development of microprocessors, systems, intellectual property IPs, graphic processing units, physical IP, associated system IP, software, tools, other related services. So basically, these guys are benefiting a lot more from this AI mania by just selling licensing, okay, in very short. So here's what I'm watching in terms of technicals for this name. I have been following this name for quite some time, especially after this huge run up in the beginning of the year. And ever since it has been in this consolidation, of course, we did have a flush down, but this is what I'm watching. So we did move pretty big, and it has been in this sort of a downtrend for basically 3 months or so, you can say. And right here, right now, if this stock gets back above 130, and maybe Nvidia as well, maybe it has a little bit more gas in the tank, these names can, name can push all the way towards 150. That would be its highest closing price ever recorded in history of this name. Of course, all-time high print was 164 when it rallied after earnings report somewhere in this region right here. You guys can see 3-4 days it did run pretty crazy. So I'm gonna be watching this name in the near term for either big move up or definitely can flush back down to the $100 levels. But right here, right now, coiling up, in my opinion, to push higher. If we take a look at the option activity today, well, we still have one more hour or so. Not much happening, but let's go to here. So 1 week performance pretty flat, 1 month plus 20%, 3 months down 9%, 6 month trend is to the upside 100%, 1 year performance up 100%. Yes, it is pretty large cap and it has a lot of outstanding shares, billion plus. What's going on with options? Where the main concentrated like calls or puts. So here it is. You can see outside of the money calls, June 21st, really big option expiration day. You can see the maximum pain for the stock is 115, and there are a lot of outside of the money puts versus outside of the money calls, but there are more out in the money calls going into the June 21st. Why I'm looking at this expiration date, which is very closest monthly expiration basically, and also there's going to be 10th of June officially NVDA will start trading with 10-to-1 split, and it can ignite overall market a little bit higher going into that expiration date, considering there's also we have FOMC coming up, which is 12th of I believe let's take a look at SME, 12th of June. So 9 more days left. Rate expectations basically unchanged, 99%, basically 100% market is pricing in that no rate change coming. But let's see what happens with these names. I'm going to be watching those 2 levels that I mentioned to the upside. If it does break 130, we have 140 resistance, 150 resistance. To the downside, the 50-day moving average for the stock has been acting as a support, which is around 116, 117. And below that, it has support at 110. So these are the levels I'm watching for ARM Holdings. So that's the video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next update.